We went to Arden once, I mind, jolly to a man. Some went on foot, some went on bikes, and Kenny took his van. He drove us all about the place, baith near and ilka far, and what a laugh when 12 piled out and strolled into the bar. The locals wondered as they watched, how many can there be, when our last man out turned back to shout, "Wives, bide and mak our tea!" Then later on we searched out food at all the fast food venues, on seafronts and up backstreet lanes to seek out foreign menus. And frae the chinky carry-out, Kenny bought some Chinese fritters and was up all night feeling shite with the sickness and the skitters. He told me once about a man who'd came to sort his roof, as quiet a soul as e'er he'd met, who scarcely opened his mouth. But then one day up on the roof, when Ken had brought him tea, he spoke about the strangest thing. This Kenny tell't to me. "The man," he says, "I wonder now, if ever you've been caught wanking in the kitchenette." "No, that's what I thought." He said he'd done it there for years and never thought to bin it. He said to Kenny as if he knew, "It is a safe place, innit?" Kenny came to visit once and dirled on our doorbell. His mum was busy up the stairs, but you and kent him well. At 5 years old, he took him in so they could have a blether, and they chatted on about this and on as wheels about the weather. Unaware and still upstairs, little did she think, Ewan's downstairs saying to Ken, "Do you think you'd like a drink?" And to the cupboard in the living room where we kept all the booze, he saunters o'er and has a look to see what he might choose. At 5 years old, an expert not, he surveys the malted riches. "Would you like a whisky for to drink?" And had Kenny fair in stitches. We did burn suppers near and far, and aye in great demand, and Kenny's puir old Scotland had the meeting out his hand. His address to the haggis was an awesome thing to see, and there's one he done while I stand out that means a lot to me. At Cantley Court, and at full tilt, wielding his big knife, wi' old folk ducking out the road in fear o' loss of life. He thrust it here, he thrust it there, with gusto and with feeling, and with one final upward thrust he stuck it in the ceiling. Among our journeys o'er this land we walked to Inveree, 17 miles o'er hill and glen to the hamlet by the sea. Kenny was in his 70th year and joined us on that trek, kept up the pace and his smiling face filled us with respect. We shacked up in a bunkhouse, which was basic I would say, with bloody midges everywhere, and I mind hearing Kenny say, "They're in my claes, they're in my bed, it's becoming quite a farce, when you need to shower twice a day just to wash them out your arse." A sailor man he surely was, he'd sailed for work and fun, the Banff Stavanger yacht race he did as cook for Brother Dunn. There was little space aboard the boat to carry out ablutions, but Kenny noticed that other men had found the best solutions. With baby wipes they cleaned themselves from fingertip to toe. He found a pack and told himself, "I'd better have a go." But later on he said to Mark, "They clean and smell recht well, but my oxters and my private parts are red and sair as hell." Mark asked him for the pack o' wipes to see what made him sair. Ken had been using flash wipes, which were meant to clean the flare. I know we'll all remember Ken, the good times that we shared, a brother and a friend for sure, a man that truly cared. As he looks down upon us now, from his idea of heaven, take your time once more from me, and salute him 3 times 7.